Welcome to World Cinema Reviews. This is your host Frank the Vamp, and today I got a very good treat for you. A very good movie, which I enjoyed, and hopefully you guys will follow me on it and enjoy it as well. We're gonna talk about the movie Would You Rather, um, and I've been wanting to watch this movie for a while. This is a 2013 American release, directed by David Guy Levi, starring Brittany Snow and the awesome Jeffrey Combs, of course, from Reanimator fame. And right off the bat, I'm already letting you know my feelings of the movie. I did enjoy it. Let's talk about the plot. We got we got Brittany Snow playing this girl who has a lot of financial problems. And the big one is that her brother is in the need of a transplant, and rising medical bills and the cost of medicines, and it's all that. It's and she can't find a job. She's trying to find a job right in the beginning of the film, and she's struggling, in a tough economy, and it's rough out there when you have a lot of need, but she's been told, that there's an option here. There's this guy who runs a foundation that may be able to help her. She inquires about that, and the she learns that if she plays a game, she may be able to find, the help and of the that she needs to accomplish her goal. Now, she goes to this dinner party planned for the game, and then after having a nice meal, you know, uh, the it's revealed that the game it's gonna be called Would You Rather, and this is this party game where you have an option of two things. But pretty much once you in this game, once you agree to play, you're kind of stuck. You can't leave, and you got to do whatever's done. And just to let you, I'm not gonna spoil the actual game itself, but I can tell you that the pre-game, first of all, they kind of lure because they do, things that are kind of like a little bit of, of they're a little difficult to do. There's one big one in the pre-game, so to speak, where they offer money to do things, and they're faced with choices, and it's a little rough, but not too much. But once they get into the game itself, they're gonna know that horrifying things are coming. And Jeffrey comes there. He plays the millionaire who's pretty much bored out of his mind along with his son, and they just want to see gory, crazy shit and how much money they can pay people to do really horrifying things. So that's as far as I'm gonna leave the plot. The game is actually pretty interesting and horrifying as well. I feel that the reason I like the films because I'm not that much into you know I'm not at all into torture porn or just gore for the sake of gore, or and they had an opportunity to be really gruesome, and they are, but to a point where it doesn't cross the main lines. I think definitely they they kind of stay up. They respect some boundaries, and they really make it necessary, even though some of the choices are pretty horrifying. Um, but they they don't make it for shock value. I think everything has a reason to further the story, and it illustrates exactly what a horrible person Jeffrey Combs is. His character is just so hateful, and you get to even hate his son even more. Because of some reasons you'll see on the film, but they're just both just idiotic, horrible people. It's just unmentionable. But Definitely, the highlights are the acting of Combs, and like I say, he plays this horrible man, role. Pretty much doesn't care about anything except himself and his sorry ass son. So definitely, he stands out. I like, Brittany Snow. I mean, she really sells it. A woman in need who's desperate and wants to do anything to help her brother. Puts up with the game, and it's a rough, tough deal. Um, the other thing that I definitely like, besides the premise, it's so interesting, and having the acting, and having it's definitely, like I said, the game itself, it's handled nicely, and like I said, I really did enjoy it. Yeah, there are some problems on the film. I think the ending was very predictable. Well, I'm not sure it was very predictable, but I guessed it as soon as it ended. It was about 5 minutes before the end. I kind of knew what was going to happen. And even though it doesn't, I don't think it's a terrible ending, but it is a rough ending. But there's not just that many things that you could have done there. Overall, I don't think it hurts the movie all that much, because you kind of know that the movie really couldn't end up. There were not a lot of options there. There could have been some things that could have been changed, but um, you know, and also, there's somebody trying to stop the game, that kind of didn't go right either. Kind of a, kind of, how can I say without spoiling it? I'm better not say anything, but it just, once you guys watch it, you'll see that it was kind of pointless to have it out there if it wasn't going to turn like this. Um, Perhaps, yeah, you can say that there's some value to it, but yeah, I could have done a little bit more with that. Maybe a little bit more creative. That's all I was asking. Overall, I think I'm nitpicking. So I'm gonna give this movie, which I really enjoyed, like I said, for the acting, the atmosphere, the game itself, the premise, the story, it all works. So yeah, I'm gonna give this movie. I'm gonna be really cool, and I'm gonna give this movie a B. On a good day, a B plus. So I'm gonna be. So I think that this is a definite movie you guys can enjoy. Yeah, it's a little bit rough sometimes with the game. If you're squeamish, really squeamish, you may not be able to take it. But if you're an average to good horror fan who likes to see gory things and cool things, yeah, you'll definitely, this is your cup of tea. So would you rather? The answer is yes. I would rather watch this movie. This is a good movie, and yeah, I think you guys should enjoy it. And like I said, it has minor problems that prevent him from going to A territory, but let's just nitpicking. Still a good solid entry. Definitely recommend you watch Would You Rather. So take it easy. If you like this video, please subscribe, and please leave your comments whether you like the movie or not, and let me know. So be blessed, take care, and I'll see you on next video.